She break her waist like Dua Lipa. I don't mind if she got a little fupa. Dark skin girl like Lupita. Jupiter.
What is good, YouTube? Back here with another video, and today we are breaking down the MOBO award winning NSG Lupita music video. Let's get into this one. So the video for NSG Lupita. With this video, prior to the day, we had a treatment for this, we had an idea, and we executed it. With the planning of it, I didn't have a producer for this one. It was pretty much all on myself and management from NSG. And there was a few things to obviously get together to make this video happen. We had the models, we had the location, we had animals in this, like the snakes, and I think there was a crocodile even on the day that we didn't end up using because it had to leave. We had dancers, we had a bunch of things in this video that, yeah, like I said, it was all on myself and management to sort out. And the key thing in this video that I felt made us win the MOBO is definitely the amount of beautiful black women that are in this video. I feel like without that many, and without the kind of tone as to how we captured it, very traditional African inspired outfits and clothing, but still very like model-esque basically. So yeah, we spent a lot of time on picking the girls. I think we aimed for about 25 girls, and I think we ended up getting about 22, 23. And the criteria was melanin. That was literally all what was looking for, as much melanin in the video as possible. So with the treatment, I of course went away and put together something that I felt represented the black culture and, more importantly, black women the best way possible. And with that, I came up with, yeah, African inspired patterns, African colors, very warm tones throughout the video, melanin left, right and center. And another thing that I made important was black hair. So the afro, the braids, the plaits. Like, I really wanted to capture the natural hairstyles that you would see from a black woman. I had shot in this location before, and a lot of people think this location was somewhere abroad. This was actually done in London. It was a mansion somewhere in like Northwest. And yeah, like I said, I'd shot here before. I'd actually shot the Swarm's Freaky video here, and I remember shooting that video thinking to myself, I could probably do another video here because the mansion was crazy. And if you watch that video that I did, we used a lot of interior shots. Being that we didn't really get much from the garden on that Swarm's video, I said to myself, yeah, that garden is what we need for the NSG video. And another key reference and a key theme in the treatment was the whole kind of Garden of Eden, heavenly, just green, lush vibes. So like I said, I knew that location, I knew it offered up exactly what I needed. So I locked that in straight away. And then the next task was finding the girls. I knew obviously there's a lot of black models in the scene, but there's not one agent that houses all these black models. Like, there would be 2 at one agency, and then maybe 3 at another agency, and then maybe 4 at another. So at the time, there was a new agency that just came in to the scene, and it was called Force Castings, run by a girl called Rihanna, I believe. Sorry if I messed up your name. But yeah, she was just getting into the whole modeling agent and starting up a modeling company. It was literally like a week of going back and forth with the models, sending it to NSG, getting the yes or the no. We just needed as many models as possible that fit our criteria, and luckily we were able to put it off. So with production on the day, we filmed this video with an Alexa Mini and some Cooke S4s. This video, I think, was like one of the first videos that we had done with a crew. Previous to this, we had done Options, we had done OT Bot, we had done Yo Darling, and all of those were kind of just myself filming, or I might have had a gaffer to light certain scenes. But this video here, Lupita, was the first sort of video that had DOP, gaffers, steady, camera assistance, etc, etc. Being that I wanted to get the whole kind of 360 element that I'd been pulling off on their previous videos, we had to get something called an AR Steadicam rig, which was operated by a guy called Will Light. So with this AR rig, I was able to get the infamous 360 spinning shots that everybody has become accustomed to with NSG videos since OT Bop. And yeah, with the rig, how it worked is that Will would hand me his phone, and on the phone you've got an app for the head of the AR rig, and what I would do is spin the phone, and whilst I'm spinning the phone, I'm having full control of that head, and in whatever direction I spin it is what the direction the camera rotates in. It was a crazy piece of technology. I think this was like the first time I'd used it, and yeah, it really worked well. So now that I've kind of broke down the whole pre-production stage and a bit of the production, let's get into watching of the video, and I'll kind of walk you through as to how the visual actually came together. I like to start my videos with something that grabs your attention from the start, and sometimes it's something epic, sometimes it's something subtle that might just catch your eye and makes you want to watch, and sometimes it's something like this. So it was the bum that kind of captured attention for the start of this video, and it definitely, I feel, helped do the job when you're first tuning into this video. Like you're seeing obviously the title and the song starting, and then we feel like, or I hope to make it feel like this girl was about to take you on a journey through the video, and that was kind of the purpose behind it. My DOP on the day, Dan, he was able to bring out the best colors from their skin. He did that obviously with light. So light is key when you're working with anyone, but more importantly when you're working with females, and especially black females, lighting is essential. And Dan, being that I've worked with him a few times, and he like really understands and really gets the lighting that we need on our skin, and big shout outs to Dan on this one. I feel like he did a great job in bringing their skin tones out. Again, shout out to the DOP Dan on this. We wanted this to be very warm, and one of the methods he used to make this scene in particular pop was gelling the windows, and I hope he's not going to be mad at me for giving away his secrets, but that's how we got this scene to look so golden and kind of almost like sunset, to kind of give us that warm golden hour feel, and definitely worked. This scene here, I feel kind of captures my part of the treatment where I spoke about colours and tones and the kind of traditional African patterns. This scene kind of shows you obviously the girls surrounding Abs, and they're all kind of touching him and feeling on him, and he's in a bright colourful shirt. This was kind of key for the video, having these colours just pop out at you, from clothing to backgrounds to skin tones to everything that you see in the video. Just wanted it to be almost like a painting, like every scene to be a painting. This scene here is probably my favourite scene of all the shots and scenes that we got. This, I feel, overall captured every part of aesthetic that we needed within my treatment. So we've got the whole Garden of Eden vibes, and this scene kind of represented the whole Adam and Eve. We've got Mojo in the middle with snakes around his neck, and then we've got not just one Eve, we've got a bunch of Eves in the video, or in this particular scene, and then we've got the swing with a model on there. And yeah, this scene for me captured every part of the themes that I was trying to capture, and it just worked so well. Definitely one of my favorite shots. You deserve it. I've been drinking every day and it was worth it. You'll see I use this kind of split effect quite a bit And I'm probably going to do a tutorial on how to do this effect, because I get a bunch of people asking me how to do this, and prior to me doing it on NSG videos, I don't think I had seen anybody do it. This shot here and this effect here, I did it because it's probably the cleanest effect that I've kind of got in my bag. And with this video, I didn't really want to overdo the visual effects. I didn't want you to watch this and be wowed by the visual effects. I wanted you to watch this and be wowed by the girls and the amazing scenery that we got and the boys doing their thing. So I didn't want visual effects to kind of spoil it, and we obviously captured an amazing video and some beautiful footage. I really didn't want to put visual effects over the top and take away from anything I did. This here, we obviously set up this picnic and we had planned it and we knew what we was doing, and I kind of wanted to add different sort of elements to bring this picnic to life. And on the day, I just randomly went around the house and I was looking for props and stuff, and I came across this fox, which was a fake fox. A few people have asked me, is it real? Did I really manage to get a fox to just chill there? But no, it's fake. And yeah, it was just randomly found in the house on the day. So just lastly, this group shot that we got on the day, I remember there's obviously about 20 people, probably more, in this shot. And then you've got all the people behind the camera and you've got just, yeah, a huge crew. And I remember on the day trying to speak to everybody and trying to get control of the situation, because I didn't have a first lady and I didn't have anybody to kind of take control. So thankfully and luckily, like, everything was just falling into place for me on this day. And randomly, I found a megaphone, and that's what I used to kind of project my voice across to everybody on the day. If you are having to deal with a large crowd, I would definitely advise to get a megaphone. If I didn't have that, it would have taken a lot longer to kind of orchestrate the scene, because you're having to sort of talk to sections of the crowd at a time. So if one side of the crowd doesn't hear, you're gonna have to go over to them, explain, and then you're gonna have to go over to the other side to explain. Whereas a megaphone, you can speak to everybody at once. So yeah, definitely get a megaphone. And if you've got the budget, probably just save yourself the drama of having to chat to everybody and yeah, getting a first AD. That would kind of be his job, to go around and get his voice across to make sure everybody knows what they're doing and give the direction out that I'm giving. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in, as always. Again, if you have any questions that are relating to this video or anything to do with my productions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'll always try and respond to you guys' comments. And yeah, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I am dropping these every Sunday, and if there are any videos you'd like me to break down any sooner, then just leave them in the comments below. I'm probably going to get through most of my videos throughout this year, but yeah, if you'd like any to jump the queue, just leave the names of the ones that you would like in the comment section below. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video, my people.